Hello again, Mill Pro Akron here. Environmental protection. That is a hot button phrase these days. Everyone from aging hippies to your newly indoctrinated children coming home from the 4th grade know all about environmental protection. They know all about taking care of the environment. They know all about going green, recycling, all that other Marxist bullshit that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. So here's the Mill Pro Akron take on environmental protection. Let's forget about this and this and talk about another Bourne strategy. Okay, I'm going to continue this fun little series on Jason Bourne from the books and to some extent from the movies as well. Learning to use your environment to protect yourself. Environmental protection. Now that goes beyond choosing where you're going to confront someone, ensuring that you're in an area that you can adequately protect yourself, that you have security in certain areas, perhaps behind you or to the side, so that an individual has to approach you from a certain avenue, and allowing yourself to have a tactical advantage. So other than using the environment to a tactical advantage, like, you know, Miyamoto Musashi used to always say, or he said in his writings, he was probably the most famous samurai, if you don't know who that is. He invented the process of fighting with a sword in each hand. But to always attack with the sun behind you, things like that. So using the environment, the landscape, to your advantage is one method. The other is a thing called improvised weaponry. Okay? So again, we're going to forget about this. We don't have this. And we're going to forget about this. We don't have this. We are somehow in a situation where we're not allowed to have technically weapons on our person. Perhaps you're in a waiting area, waiting to board a flight. So you have to look around you. You have to think about what you have on your person. So just for fun, I spent about 3 minutes grabbing things that were within arm's reach or so, within a short walk, that I could see very plainly, that were in my environment. And if someone had attacked me at that moment, which would not have been a smart thing to do in my backyard, but things that I could use to help defend myself. So basically what you're looking at is you're born with at least 4 weapons. There's actually 5. Your 2 hands, your 2 feet, and your brain. And then you throw in your elbows and your knees and all that, but let's keep it simple. You got your hands, you got your feet, and you have your mind. So what was closest by me was a little piece of wood. Now if you're not into martial arts, you may not understand what a kubotan is, but Tak Kubota developed this method. It's a small piece of wood or metal or something. Anything that protrudes from both sides of your hand. They have them that have protruding little posts that come out between your fingers, but the basic kubotan was a simple piece of wood made out of hardwood that was rounded on each end. Anything that will give you a greater impact than your hand by itself. So I may be able to thump you with the butt of my hand, but if I have something that acts as a kubotan, I'm concentrating all of that force on a smaller area, and I'm going to create a greater amount of injury and pain by doing that. You can attack someone to the neck, to the eyes. Basically, keep this in mind. Humans are genetically predisposed to protect their eyes. So if you attack someone's eyes, their #1 priority at that point is going to be to protect their vision. It's instinctive. They can't do anything about it. No one is going to stand there and let you gouge their eye out while they're trying to punch you. Their first priority at that point, instinctually, is going to be protect themselves. So attacking the eyes is a very, very good method of self-defense. If you're in a critical situation, you need to, somehow escape, or you need to injure that person to the point where you can escape. Attacking the eyes, very good. But this little piece of wood can act as a kubotan and be used to strike and do various things with. Okay. I also found the broken handle of a barbecue kit spatula can be used in the same way. You're basically just concentrating the amount of force that you can inflict on someone. In my pocket are keys. Now, you're going to see things where people put the keys between their fingers and do all this, and I'm going to do that. Well, really, if you do that, the keys are in there, they're going to fall back, and you're basically going to injure yourself, probably worse than you injure the person that you're trying to, defend yourself against. So, use the key. You can hold it in your fingers like this, poke at their eyes, or scratch at their face. Scratch them around the neck, anything that's going to make them need to defend themselves against your weapon. Keys are very good for that. So remember, keys, everybody has them in their pocket. It's going to enhance your ability to cause pain. Pain is your friend when you're trying to defend yourself. I don't know, it was there. It's a brush, cleaning brush, but it's made out of a really heavy, hard, composite type plastic material, almost like fiberglass. This hand, it's virtually indestructible. It is going to hurt if I hit you with this. And this was laying around within arm's reach where I was. I can beat you to death with one of these, or just, wash you up. Now, you saw this in one of the Bourne movies, and this is a great tool. The ink pen. If you don't carry an ink pen with you, you should. I carry one all the time. It doesn't need to be exceptionally sturdy. The aluminum shafted, aluminum barreled ink pens are great. And you can carry them with you anywhere. It's not considered a weapon, it's just an ink pen. But if it's a very sturdy ink pen, it can be used to poke, stab, gouge, anything you would like to do, especially attacking the eyes, attacking the neck. And that was actually featured in the first Bourne movie with that communist punk Matt Damon in it. But an ink pen is a good thing to keep with you. The other thing, I believe this was in the second communist Matt Damon movie, a magazine. You can find these anywhere. You can be waiting for a dental appointment. These are laying around the doctor's office. Virtually everywhere. There's going to be a magazine of some type laying around, or a book, a pamphlet, anything. Well, you take that at the bind and you roll it up really tight. Just like you roll up a newspaper or whatever you want to do. That is incredibly sturdy. And it can be used as a weapon, defensively, offensively, the same method. It increases the amount of pain that you can inflict on someone. It increases your penetration, and it hurts. Try it. It hurts. Take one and gouge somebody with it, punch them with it, hit them with it like this. Or hold it in your hand as a kubotan, just like the other items, and use it to pound on someone or hit them in vital areas, attack their face, do whatever. You basically just created a small stick that will hurt if someone hits you with it properly. Now, you're not going to break bones or anything with it, but it can assist you in a critical situation. So anyway, that's my take. The improvised weaponry can be anything. So don't limit yourself to my examples. I mean, it's virtually unlimited. Anything can be used as a weapon. So this camera can be used as a weapon. This tripod can be used as a weapon. The laptop I'm going to plug it into later can be used as a weapon. The cords that plug it into the wall can be used as a weapon. Anything can be used as a weapon. Your cell phone can be used as a weapon if you use it properly and if you don't care about breaking it. And, like I mentioned in my EDC video, always wear a belt, preferably something strong and leather, and you always have a weapon on your person in that way, a flail or a garrote, however you want to look at it. So that's my take on environmental protection. That's about as far as I'm going to go with it, and then I'm going to go in my backyard and burn some stuff, maybe some hippies. Anyway, until next time, this is Mil Pro Akron. Train safe, train hard, stay alive.